Welcome back to the Forge. I'm Rob. Let's make something. So for today's episode, we're gonna make us a file knife. Stick around. We are currently in the middle of a little bit of a rain spell, and humidity is like 93% right now. Alright, we're doing a little bit of voiceover today. We were doing a one-day build here, so I wanted to just maximize my forging time and getting everything done as opposed to the camera work and working on my wonderful personality. So the great thing about a file is most of them are between 1% and 1.25% carbon. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that is enough to make it high carbon steel. And with it being high carbon steel, that means that you can harden it through quenching, which we're going to get to here later. And what that does is help retain the edge. So however sharp you get it, it wants to stay that sharp. Here I'm working on a little bar here so that I can hammer in a choil. A choil is the little notch that goes in between the cutting edge of the blade and the handle of the blade. A lot of people, you put your little finger in there. Okay, metal's heated up, and that's about a good spot. Yep, gonna commit. Alright, we got it heated back up, and now we're just gonna work it in just a little bit more, because that bar was a little bit shallow for me. And flatten it back out. Keep it straight. Okay, now we're getting ready to punch a hole. I find this does have multiple benefits, and I ended up having to drill it out, but we'll also get to that here in just a few minutes. Checking the straightness. A little bit of a bend. All right, and here's my little ammo can full of canola oil. And I'm heating up this oil for the quench. Hot oil quenches way better than cold oil. The shock isn't near as great, and it still makes it to where the martensite can form within the steel, which is what gives it that glassy edge to help it hold that hard edge. Okay, and this is just a little bit of sanding, cleaning up the blade and everything, so we're gonna just take a minute, listen to some tunes that we already had, and knock this out. And now we're just kind of smoothing out some of our grinder lines. Up next, we're going to switch over to 120. And we work our way up to 400 by the time it's all said and done. Here we go. Like I said, a little bit of a hole, but we need a little bit more of that, so we're gonna have to drill it out. That's okay. I think this is a cool angle anyways. And I have all these antlers and pieces of antlers. A buddy of mine has been bringing them to me. So what I decided to do is make a handle out of this. And I'm going to go ahead and just give him this knife as a thank you. You know, it may not be much to him, but it's still support, and support is support. And at some point, I need to be grateful for that. So that's what we're going to do today. Cutting it down to length. And this is 2-part epoxy. It's 5-minute epoxy with black mica. I do that just to kind of give it a little bit extra. I'm not sure if it hurts the integrity of the epoxy itself. I certainly hope not, because I do it a bunch. It doesn't seem to cause any problems. So you know, if I don't get bad results, I keep moving forward until I do. I know it's messy. I got it in my head, it's just easy to clean up afterwards as opposed to cleaning it up now. I'll get better at that. Here we are, clamping it up. It's obviously been about 5 minutes. I think I gave it around 20 minutes to let it really set up before I started shaping the handle some. Bringing it down to the actual tang. Rounding off the edges. Did have the door open, try to ventilate some of that extra. I know. P. I got you. Okay, now for the voiceovers. Put the comments, let me know what you think. Haven't done very many of these, but it's a little bit different. Seems like it makes for a different kind of feel. But anyways, give me your opinions, let me know. And a little bit of determination, some dedication, and other Asians. Rob and I have completed our very first one-day build. Thanks for watching.